Hello, good morning, friends. My name is Gagan Choudhary. I am a CA and US CPA. First of all, I would like to thank all of you who have shown interest in US CPA, US CMA. We had more than 110 registration for our webinar. So this is a small video for the people who could not attend, or those who have attended and want to, again check the details. This is for you guys. Hope you all are safe and taking necessary precautions during these times. It has been a difficult time for all of us, and we need to take care. We need to take care our families. So, friends, I will start with my CPA journey. I did my US CPA at the age of 42, and after doing the US CPA, I have got lots of benefit because of this degree. I have created website nrinvestments.in where I am helping NRI for their tax and investment related requirement. I have also been doing outsourcing work from US companies or US uh, tax practitioner. So this has given lot of value addition for me in my professional career. Let me take you through the process of how you can become US CPA, what are the nitty-gritties involved. So I will share my screen and take you through the presentation. Okay, so once you think about a globally recognized accounting and finance degree, US CPA comes in the topmost priority. It is a degree which can give you a global recognition and which will benefit you immense in your career. So, important highlight of US CPA. US CPA is basically CA equivalent of USA. जैसे हमारे इंडिया में CA होता है, CA का CA can do practice, CA can do job. जो प्रैक्टिस करता है उसको he needs a membership number, he can do certification, he can do audit, he can you know uh, sign financial. So similarly in US it is done by US CPA. CPA is certified public accountant. Another important aspect of US CPA is there are only 4 exams to clear. Unlike other professional courses where you have to go through 2 3 levels and about 10 to 15 exams to clear, here you have to clear only 4 exams. The biggest benefit now for Indian students are that the exams are happening in India. So, which is the most advantageous situation where you don't have to travel. You don't have to travel to US, Dubai, or any other location. Since it is happening in India, you can stagger. You can give one paper at a time or 2 paper at a time. That is the suggestive approach which we suggest to our students. This is the globally recognized accounting and finance degree. And once you get this degree, there are a lot of opportunity opens up for you. Like you can work in big four accounting firms, auditing firms. You can also work in US based multinational companies. You can work in the companies which are already having outsourcing setup in India and they are doing outsourcing at a bigger scale for US and other companies. So you can be part of those companies. The passing rate of US CPA is 45% plus. Yes, friends. So unlike other professional courses, the chances of getting through is very high. Almost out of 2 people who sits in the exam, one person gets cleared. The passing percentage of subject wise as per AICPA website that is given in the enclosed site, you can have a look. We will be discussing about the subjects in detail in the coming slide. There are various agencies or various organizations involved while you proceed for your US CPA. So exams are conducted by AICPA, and there are about 55 states in US, and every state has their own sets of rules and regulation for CPA. But there is a centralized agency which is National Association of Standard Board of Accountancy. So this takes care of all the this regulate all the state boards in US. So, like any other exam, who are eligible to give US CPA? So, there are basically two criteria. One is to give exam for US CPA, and secondly, to get CPA license. So, in order to give exams, you require 120 credit points. Those credit points you get from your existing qualification. So generally, a postgraduate or a BCom with other professional degree, those guys are eligible for US CPA exam as well as US CPA license. But if you are a BCom or if you are having any other qualification, for you also it is possible to give, but we need to see case by case basis. And if you want to check your eligibility, just reach out to us and we will help you in getting checked your eligibility so that you can decide about these courses. When it comes to the course content of US CPA, as I've already told you, there are four subjects. So first one is FAR, Financial Accounting and Reporting. This basically covers US GAAP and IFRS accounting and reporting part. The exam pattern consists of 50% MCQs, multiple choice question, and 50% simulations where you are given a situation and you have to answer specific to that situation. The passing percentage is 75%. There is no negative marking. And generally in FAR, you get to know how the financials are prepared as per US GAAP, then lease accounting, investment accounting, which is either equity or bond or any other investment related product accounting. You get to see the government accounting, consolidation of accounts. So some of the topic which you would have already covered, and some of the topic which will be new for you. The next subject is auditing and attestation. So again, it is basically covers the appointment, retirement, and other aspects of auditor. Auditor should be independent, uh, and this will also cover how to do the audit, how to do the internal control check, how to do the internal checks within the company, and getting into each areas like sales or uh, purchase and all the related accounts, like for sale account receivable is a related account, so how you can link those two and find audit evidences or check uh, about the working, whether it's right or not. Next subject is BEC, business environment and concept. It basically covers the costing and management accounting part, where you have to go through the subjects like marginal costing, standard costing, capital budgeting, cost of capital. The exam pattern is slightly different here. Apart from MCQs and simulation, you have to attempt a 15% portion as a return task, where as a management accounting you are given various situation and you have to show your skill, that how will you communicate to the management or how will you communicate to the other people regarding the various requirements. Last is regulation, which is basically US federal taxation and other business law. US federal taxation basically covers the individual taxation, company, partnership, and all those entity level taxation. And in other business laws, basically It covers agency law, contract, partnership act, and any property or bankruptcy related laws which is there in US. So these are the four subjects which you have to go through, and once you clear your one exam, then the validity of your exams, you have to complete all the four exams from that days within the 18 months. Exam happens throughout the year, and you can decide your date and time, and you have to go and register for your exam. Exam centers are available across the globe, but from 2020 onwards, it is happening in India. In India also, there are various cities where the exams are happening. So, which is, you know, as per your convenience, you can select your city and appear for the exam. हाउ टू गेट रजिस्टर फॉर यूएस सीपीए। सो बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन आते हैं लोगों के कि अभी अगर मैंने यूएस सीपीए के बारे में सोचा है तो मेरा रजिस्ट्रेशन कैसे करना है। तो आई हैव गिवन यू अ सिंपल फ्लो। फर्स्ट यू हैव टू डू योर एवेल्युएशन कि आपके क्रेडिट पॉइंट्स कितने हैं और आप सीपीए के लिए एलिजिबल हो कि नहीं हो। Based upon your score, you have to decide which state board you want to get registered. So we will be helping out in selecting the state board, because based upon the qualification, there are certain advantage to some state, and certain states offer advantage to few degrees, certain state offers advantage to other degree. Once you register with the state board, you have to get NTS from the state board and schedule your exam to any prometic center. So if you are scheduling your exam in India, you just have to pay the fees and you have to schedule the exam. Once you get the examination result and you pass it, then you have to apply for registration with the state board. Within 3 years from completion of your exam, you have to apply for the license. You can get the complete detail from the CPA candidate bulletin on the NASBA website. These are suggestive approach which we have already discussed, that you can stagger and you can give either one or two exams. Exam windows are basically, there are 4 windows and it's continuously happening throughout the year. So you have to select which window you want to appear for the exam. Scope part also I have touched based on this. This will create an international opportunities for you. Those who are looking for the employment, all the big four multinational companies, they are hiring US CPA, and those who are into practice and they are looking for global work, global outsourcing work, then this is the degree which any of the US company will look for. So if you are US CPA, then the comfort level increases and the chances of getting that work becomes very high. These are the various job profile which a US CPA can have. He can be an accountant or a fund accountant, tax planning, risk assessment or management, financial compliance. So all of these areas you can be part. Now, one of the most important part is the what is the cost of doing US CPA. So the cost you have to incur in the various heads, like first for evaluation you have to spend about $250. There are exam fees plus state board registration charges, which is about 1050 US dollar. And if you are giving exam from any location which is outside of USA, either India, Dubai, so there is a international testing fees which is about 14-20 dollars for study material, training, and all the assistance which we will provide for your evaluation license. We will provide you the question bank also to practice your exams, to practice your questions. So our fees will be about 85,000 INR. So in on and all, the cost is about 3 lakh rupees. And as a if you are looking to pursue US CPA, you have to do the cost benefit analysis, that if I spend this amount, what benefit I will be getting. So, in my case, I have told you I got benefit out of it. People who are finding job because of US CPA and all. So, individual to individual, it will differ. And ultimately, it is the you who has to decide whether I want to do this one time expenses, which will benefit throughout my life. And it will give me a international recognition, and I can explore the possibility internationally. Why us? See, we will be focusing on small batches. There will be a senior faculty like me who will be taking the classes. I have got 20 years of experience and 5 years of teaching experience. So I can take you through the practical part of the journey as well as what is required in order to clear the exam. We will have topic wise mock tests for your better assessment. Our next batch is starting from November 1, and if you enroll before 25th of October, you can get 10% discount on our fees. So think through it and decide fast. So that was the information about US CPA. Now let us come to US CMA. So US CMA also, if you see the highlights, there are only two exams to clear, part 1 and part 2. Exams are happening in India, and you can clear CMA in 6 to 12 months time. So unlike other courses in India where again you have to go through the 2 3 levels and a 10 to 15 paper, here you have to clear only two exams. This will give you a global recognized accounting and finance degree. Again, for US CPA, CMA also, there is a job opportunity in Big Four or US based multinational. Passing percentage here is also 50%, more than 50%. These are the, you know, two part course content, which is highlighted in this slide. I will just give you a small brief what basically it covers. So it will cover, the financial and accounting reporting part of it. It will also cover the cost and management accounting bit, where marginal costing, standard costing, budgeting. Then in the management accounting, you have to see the capital budgeting. You have to go through the cost of capital and those areas. And you will also get to see the technology and analytics part of it. So risk management, professional ethics, all those will cover here. Again, here exam pattern is 75% MCQs and 25% is essay type question. You need to get 360 out of 500 in each part in order to clear your exam. So each part of the exam, 4 hours exam, you have to appear 100 MCQs and 2 essay type questions. We will give you sufficient practice for these MCQs and SSI essay type questions, so you can do better time management and you are fully prepared for your exam. These are the various requirements for getting CMA certification. You need to have a bachelor degree or professional accounting certificate. You need to have a 2 years experience, and also you have to complete both part of the exams. But there is a good news for students who are already doing their graduation. So even if you are doing your graduation, you can be eligible to at least give CMA exams. The requirement mentioned in 1 and 2, you can complete, within the 7 years of passing your CMA exam. So you can appear now and complete the experience and the graduation requirement within 7 years of passing your CMA exam. For registration, you have to take IMA membership, you have to register for the exam, pay examination fees, and there are various testing windows. Like it happens about 6 months in a year: Jan, Feb, May, June, and September, October. So those students who are looking to register for CMA now, they will fall under the window of Jan, Feb, or May, June, depending upon their preparation and requirement. For CMA also, we are starting our next batch from the November 1st, 2020. And if you enroll before 25th of October, you can get 10% discount on our fees. This is the cost which is, you have to incur if you want to become CMA. So here again, you incur cost under various heads, like you have to get the IMA membership, you have to pay for CMA certificate entrance fees, you have to pay for examination fees, and for study material training and online test bank, and our assistance relating to registration and other charges which is given here. So for a professional, it comes about 1,40,000 Indian rupee. For a student, it comes about 1,06,000 INR. So here also you have to do the cost benefit analysis. If you want to know any further detail, you can come back to us and we will help you, we will support you. So thank you very much for listening to me. Apart from this, if you need any other assistance, any other information relating to US CPA CMA, you can get in touch with the numbers mentioned on the slide, and take care and be safe. Thank you.